Political Director Matt Smith joining us tonight from the Capitol.
A lot of talk today here at the Capitol after our interview with Assembly Speaker Robin Vos for the first time on Upfront saying lawmakers should return here to the Capitol. Speaker Vos told us yesterday he wants another vote on the tax relief deal. He was talking to the state Senate's top Democrat Dianne Hasselbein. Her response in a second. Hasselbein and all 15 Senate Democrats united with 3 Republicans to reject the tax relief plan negotiated by Democratic Governor Tony Evers and Republican leaders.
I think that we should go back in. I've asked the governor's office to try to have us get another attempt to do it. Senate Democrats, hopefully when they look at this poll and realize, look, we can't even get people in Wisconsin to agree what day of the week it is. And if 80% of the people say this deal should have been passed, let's give them some confidence that government can actually get things done to help real people in real time. And let's come back and do it in June.
In response, a spokesperson for Governor Evers saying today, the governor stands ready to call a special session if the lawmakers who voted against the bipartisan plan he negotiated with Republican leaders are willing to reconsider their decision, and he remains hopeful they will do so. And that brings us back to Senator Hasselbein. Is there any scenario the Senate comes back and votes again?
Well, I talked to Senator Lemieux, I think on Friday, and asked him if there was a chance, and he said absolutely not. So I believe that's his answer.
Do you want to come back?
You know, if there's something that we can get together and talk about a compromise, certainly we're open to something like that.
Have you heard from any Senate colleagues that they have flipped or want to flip from a no vote to a yes?
I have not heard that.
Republican State Senator Chris Capico, one of the 3 Republicans who voted against the deal, told us last week there's a 0% chance he would come back to the Capitol and support the plan. At the Capitol, I'm Matt Smith, WISN 12 News.
A Marquette Law School poll out last week showed 80% of Wisconsinites said lawmakers should have passed that deal. Right now on the 12 News Facebook page, the full interview with Speaker Vos, his message to Senate Republicans. You can find that on the Upfront playlist.